Release the hound.
Nice jump, dude! That was impressive! I gotta say, I saw you on the camera. What?
That white man was impressed, and not because he was black.
You don't know what happened? No. Okay. Can you see some ID, please? Yeah. You as well, sir. So, you want to talk about what happened here? No. Okay. I don't know what happened. You didn't see that Tesla? No. Okay. Well, we have one. Okay.
You and I both just watched this man deny this multiple times. It was funny to see him told, well, they have him on camera. Look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
It's still interesting because, again, this is the party of we're morally superior. We are so moral and so virtuous and so good, and we care about everybody. This Tesla deal, I think, is really starting to expose a lot of these people. And it's making it more and more obvious to people that these people are not as virtuous and as moral as they make themselves out to.
I mean, think about it. It actually means that I care more about you. And if you don't care about what I think about you, I can do something to you so you live in fear because I care about you.
Like, think about it. He first keyed somebody's car. Then when confronted about it, he lied to the police officer's face countless times, not knowing that he had been recorded. It is satisfying to see these criminals who are doing this get caught. Charges are being filed, and it's likely it'll be a felony charge. People are saying Class A felony at that. I mean, Cybertrucks are expensive to repair, so there's a possibility. Just goofy. Like, all he had to do was get out of his car, mind his business, and go do whatever he was going to do. But instead, he decided he needed to key that Cybertruck because Tesla, Elon bad. Well, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. He is now getting what he deserves.
And the only thing I want to say to the people that want to do this, remember the damage that you do money-wise, that is the charges that you're going to get. And then again, they might label it terrorism, which means it's not going to look good.
He's your president. Does it make you feel special to flip me off? It's okay. It's okay. It makes you special to flip me off because I like President Trump. It's okay. We all love you.
It makes me feel good to flick you off because I get to let go some of my anger about at people who have manipulated and lied to you to make you feel like you have voted for someone who is going to do something for you, when all he is going to do is continue to lie to you. He's going to continue to steal from you, and he is going to continue to make people dumber, less safe, and less healthy. So I feel sad for you. I feel bad for you that you were manipulated by Fox News and people like Tucker Carlson and these Sean Hannity and these holes. So that's why I feel bad for you. So good luck, take care, and you.
It's okay. Love you.
I'm telling you people, they care about you. And if you don't listen...
Hot ass Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot ass mess, honey. So yes.
So for the people that don't know who is this Abbott Hot Wheels, Mr. Hot Wheels, well, yeah. She apologized later, but then at the same time, she says, Trump did it before. I don't know why you guys support him anyway when I said something that I never meant.
Written by a nice reporter. Now the poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like, I don't remember. Oh, maybe that's what I said. This was 14 years ago. They didn't do a retraction.
That reporter he is talking about is Serge Kovaleski, who now works for the New York Times. As you can see right there, he suffers from a chronic condition that impairs movement of his arms. A Times spokesman says they find it outrageous that Trump would ridicule the man's appearance.
Trump says he was imitating a groveling person and he didn't know that person. But it does look bad. So hey, I don't know why he did it, but maybe he didn't know who the person is and we will never find out. Then again, everybody knows Abbas is in a wheelchair. And you made a comment about Hot Wheels. So even if you're wrong, I think forever for a very long time, he will be remembered as Mr. Hot Wheels. Not because he is in a wheelchair. No, because you mentioned it.
That there were going to be two separate bills, and we had already had those conversations. But when it was clear, remember, the investment kept going down, and we were like, no, because we need this investment. We need, like you said, the money. That was more money for lead pipes than what we had.
I think it was 3.9 trillion. Did it start at 3.9 and go down, or did it?
We were at, I thought we were at 10, and then it went down to 6, and then down to 3, then it went down to 1.7, I believe.
I'm not sure if I have to be shocked, but seeing Democrats talking about a bill for climate around 10 trillion?
Why?
Now she says she feels targeted. Now she says she feels targeted.
Damaging a personal vehicle does not affect Elon. If anything, it's giving him more money to fix the vehicle that you damaged. It's not damaging who you're thinking it is.
Just before 6 p.m. on Thursday, Abigail Gill and her family were seated for dinner at Olive Garden. Over an hour later, they left, and what they found waiting for them was shocking.
Quite a lot of damage. He keyed this side as well, which, as you can see, this side, it even looks like it affected above the tire. This is a lot more damage.
This comes less than a week after a possible arson at a Tesla dealership in Kansas City. Gill believes her brand new Tesla was targeted because of the current political climate and perception of Tesla CEO Elon Musk.
But it felt really disappointing that this is happening in such a great country, a great state. So for this to be happening in Kansas, of all places, is super shocking.
She says her family has had discussions around if it's even safe to be driving a Tesla anymore, in part because of incidents like hers. If she could send a message to the man who keyed her car, it's this.
You have put a very big crisis on me because physically I am in a wheelchair.
All I know is this: in this current political climate, if you fear for your core, is that terrorism or just a person with a bad day to damage your car?
I hate your stinking guts.
I just find it odd that highly educated people are resorting to communism. I thought they read what it does, it affects what it does, and they get angry when they call Canada a communist country.
Communism forever.
Pulls over, and then look, he just stops his car in the middle of traffic, and then look, he just gets out and starts recording me. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's just recording me. And then I honk. I'm like, what the fuck? And then look, he tries to reverse into me. I was like, what the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about how they feel. That's it. It's not about how you feel. It's how you made them feel, though.
You make me vomit.
Saying on my phone, I don't know, some of you know this on the iPhone, they've got that little stock app. I added Tesla to it to give me a little boost during the day. 225 and dropping. So, and if you own one, we're not blaming you. You can take dental floss and pull the Tesla thing off, you know, and take out, just telling you.
First of all, they do blame.
You are scum between my toes.
Second of all, removing that isn't enough. You need to sticker that say, I dislike him too, but I already bought it.
It hurt my feelings.
It made me cry.
But I have to be careful about being a smartass. I was making a joke. These people have no sense of humor. They are the most literal people. But my point was they're all mad, and I, said something I didn't, probably shouldn't have about a company. He is agreed. So I make the case. They're all butthurt about the Tesla thing, but they don't care the disrespect they have shown to employees at the Minneapolis VA who care for our veterans, and they fire them.
But this is happening. You're laughing when the stocks is going down. Is the stocks going down? Let me check. No, it's actually going up. You talk bad about it. The stocks was going down, which is the right moment to buy the stocks, so everybody bought, and now it went up. Thank you. You played yourself again.
The vast majority of the Tesla protesters, and I suspect this will be the case when we see the demonstrations, if they're exercising their democratic right to peacefully protest, that's a fundamental bedrock of American society.
Absolutely, and we should protect their right to protest. But I want to respond to something that Bishop said and what Cenk said by implication. The fact that there are double standards being applied does not mean that we should not apply the standard. It just means that we need to apply the standard consistently. So again, people are saying, yes, it's terrorism, no, it's terrorism. The first question we should start with is, what is the definition of terrorism? Terrorism is a systematic use of terror to accomplish a political end. If someone is lighting a Molotov cocktail, I don't care if they're white, black, brown, or something in between, that is an act of terrorism. Now, do they represent a fringe of the anti-Elon, anti-Tesla movement? Absolutely, and we don't need to paint everyone with the same brush. But we shouldn't refer to past instances where we failed to identify terrorism as a reason to not call this terrorism because we don't like the word. So this is what I see on both the right and the left. We have people pointing the finger at inconsistencies in the other camp to justify inconsistencies in their own camp.
Look, man, I like this guy so much. I wish I could articulate the way he does, because he makes sense. Everybody should be able to understand this.
And if we continue to do that, no one will ever make progress. I also see a lot of cherry picking about certain ideals that Elon might espouse or certain things about his character, like, for example, the fact that he's a billionaire. Kamala Harris had 83 billionaires support her in the 2024 election. Donald Trump had 52 billionaires support him in the 2024 election. So people saying billionaires, this is like a curse word that's being used conveniently while ignoring the fact that there are billionaires on both sides and more billionaires on the Democratic side traditionally. Fact. Now, to your point about LGBTQ rights and all of that, we should keep in mind that the position of the LGBTQ community has evolved over time. And I think that's totally fine. But I think early in the 2010s, no one was talking about biological males competing in sports with biological females. So there's a question here of, did Elon evolve his views? And also, did he leave the left or did the left leave him?
The left left. Because the left so left that they can do something to somebody on the left because they forgot to put a sticker that they didn't leave the left.
Burn, baby, burn. Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam. Durloqueta verdeta welcome.